By 1850, the people of Ireland, particularly those in rural Ireland, were still struggling with the after effects of the Great Famine. But they were also actors in and witnesses to some of Ireland's greatest political movements. There was the struggle for land ownership, or the land wars. There was self-governorship, or home rule. There was the War of Independence, the Civil War, and eventually the division of Ireland into the North and the Republic of Ireland. During this period, the landlords, or the landed gentry, had most of the land, the power and the wealth. The Fitzgerald family here at Turlough Park, for example, had about 8,500 acres of land. This they rented out in small plots to the mostly Catholic tenant farmers. These farmers lived a very different style of life, a subsistence style. 1850 to 1950 is a very turbulent time in Irish history. Let's take a look at this timeline to see what was happening both nationally and locally during this period.
The Great Famine. Many died, many immigrated, and it had a profound effect on Irish society. Turlough Park House was built and was the home of the Fitzgerald family. The Gaelic Athletic Association was founded at a meeting in Thurles. The First World War. Many Irish regiments were involved in the war. The Easter Rising and Rebellion was an attempt by Irish Republicans who opposed British rule to establish an independent Irish Republic. War of Independence. This Anglo-Irish War was a guerrilla war fought throughout Ireland. Anglo-Irish Treaty. Not everybody agreed with this being signed, which caused the Civil War. The Civil War caused major divisions, even within families. World War II. Ireland was a neutral country, so it became known as the emergency.
So all objects, no matter how big or small, have a story to tell. Let's take, for example, this postbox. It looks pretty much like any other postbox, but if we look really closely and we check the details, we can see the story of where this came from, when it was made, and who it was used by. Looking first of all really closely at the sides here, you can see that there's hints of red paint sticking out through the green. This tells us that this postbox was originally painted red, which was the traditional colour for the English postboxes. If we look at the letters here on the front, we have G and R. This is a royal cipher, and it stands for George Rex, or King George V in this case, which tells us that this postbox was made during the reign of George V from 1910 to 1936. So now we know when it was used, we know who it was made by, but it's different. It's been painted green. So this tells us someone else started using it. When Ireland became a republic, we couldn't afford as a young country to go making thousands of new postboxes. So we simply took over the old ones. We painted them green and painted on the lids, as you can see here in the front, P and T for post and telegraph, which was what would become known as An Post today.